I just got a new bracelet and I love it. It's Buddhist. I don't know. Been feeling pretty crazy the last few days. It's mostly all of those things related to moving from Pittsburgh to Phoenix. I mean, a lot of it is the instinct. I wouldn't call it a fear. It's not an anxiety. It's just the unknown of what Phoenix is going to be. I really don't know what it... Well, I do kind of know what it's going to be like. I know that it's going to be a pretty massive change as far as, you know, the weather, the people, the culture, the food, just a couple things. But I know that those are all things that I really loved when I lived in Albuquerque, and it's not going to be the same, but it's not going to be much different from Albuquerque, I wouldn't imagine. I've been also dealing with just this apartment and getting it cleared out before I move. I'm going to pretty much sell or get rid of 90% of my possessions, which that's kind of good and kind of bad. I mean, I don't want to have to buy furniture again. I don't want to have to shop for a bed or dressers. These are nice dressers. This is a very nice bed. There's some things I can't replace, I just have to take with me. I don't want to go through all of my clothes, but I'm sure that I can take 90% of my clothes. I should get rid of some of it. Also, there's the concern that I'm not going to get my full security deposit back because my landlord wants to guarantee that he could rent this place before he'll give my security deposit back. It wasn't like we had an ongoing lease. It was sort of an agreement that I would tell him that I was moving as soon as I could, and he wanted to just have a 6-month rolling window, and I insisted that 2 months would be more realistic, and I think that he hopes for 4 months, but since I told him, he has not brought anybody by to look at the apartment, so I don't even know if he's trying to rent it. And then there's this house guest roommate situation. He's not paying rent. He doesn't pay any utilities, and it's... I don't want to say anything bad. It's not... I'm not getting anything out of it. He's a decent friend. He's a kind person. He's a nice guy. I just don't want to hear him talking or asking me things about myself anymore. At first, we had a lot in common, and it was really cool to hang out with somebody who had, you know, similar taste in music, karaoke, and was also vegan. But I realized that it felt like it was an extra kindness from me, extra payment that I'm making, an extra... I'm not getting anything out of it. Like, why am I being nice to this particular person rather than I could find 50 homeless people that would be more, well, I can't say a better roommate, but more worthy of kindness. Yes. Anyway, told him he has to move out in less than a week. And it's all making me feel a little bit guilty, but I did give him a warning 3 weeks ago, move out as soon as possible. Same sort of idea. Oh, that's my humidifier making that noise. So, I'm supposed to be practicing my voice, like talking to people, otherwise reading out loud. I can work on my voice and bring it higher and make a higher, more feminine sound. This is still not even very feminine at all. But if I don't practice, I won't get that muscle memory of how to keep my throat. So this is a good idea. Make these daily video journals and record my voice so I can listen to it, mostly to practice speaking. But also, some of this might be worth sharing or taking screenshots from. Like, I might make a really cute face or something. Like, just take a screenshot. There's a good picture. And I can, as I say that, I'm slipping into my old habit where the old muscle voice comes in, and now I'm talking down here. How's it going? Hey, you're real pretty. Unless I practice it a lot, I'm going to accidentally do that low voice in public. I'll just not be passable at that point. People will turn their heads and say, oh my God, that was a deep voice. I don't know what they'll say. Usually they, I don't even want to judge. But for the most part, I think that my voice is one of the biggest things that is preventing me from passing, other than several other big things, but like my posture, my big bones, the fact that I'm 6'1", I guess I don't have as square of a jaw anymore, but you know, some of these, depending on the light, thankfully I've got all of this hair, but so it's not like I have a really bad male pattern baldness. I don't know, where does it stop? It goes back further than I want it to, but really, there's hair all over there. I need to quit smoking cigarettes. It's a waste of money. It's a dirty habit. It's probably something that's preventing a lot of people from doing some things with me. I don't mean anything by that, but just don't invite the smoker, you know. Also, there's the fact that I'm vegan. Don't invite the vegan. They just so picky. Anyway, I'm excited to move. I'm really quite sad when I think that I'm not going to be hanging out around my current friends. They're my friends forever, and I know I'll have to come back to Pittsburgh and visit. There's so many reasons to visit. I love the people. Who are my genuine friends here. And I know for a fact that I'm going to make a ton of genuine friends in Phoenix area. Mesa, Phoenix, Gilbert, whatever it's, they've got city blocks, and this one's called Tempe, and this one's called Mesa. You know, it's just 10 city blocks here, 10 city blocks there, and 16 city blocks. They're all like 1 million people in each of them. It's insane. So I know I'm going to miss a lot of things, and I feel that today technology really will help. To feel some of those feelings, to still be connected with all of my friends here, and to take them with me. I will have them with me. I'm just shocked looking in this video that I am not using filters. And I did my makeup in 30 minutes, which is great because it was always taking way too long. What is it? Tonight's Friday. Oh, maybe there's karaoke tonight. I feel like singing. So I'm going to stop here and maybe film something else. I'll find a book to read and I'll film that. Bye!